Today's topic, Destiny. Oh boy. So, to start things off today, I did enjoy creating the 20 subs video, so this video will be in the same format as the 20 subs video, and also expect more videos like this in the future, because they're fun to make and stuff. So the topic of today's video, as you probably guessed, is good old Destiny. Oh my god, Charlie, this has been done 27 million times before. What are you doing? Oh my god, you're such a copycat. Right, first of all, shut up. And second, I'd like to express my opinions of this game that I put numerous hours to on this channel. So here it is. My love-hate relationship with Destiny. So Destiny was released back in 2014 and was developed by Bungie, who I have a soft spot for due to a specific franchise, and was published by Twats, sorry, I mean Activision, who you may know for publishing the popular Call of Duty Modern Warfare series, but that's something for another video. So I picked up Destiny at the end of 2014. As everyone knows by now, the infamous hype train meant that the game did not live up to expectations. I mean, it really didn't live up to expectations, mostly due to the game having huge amounts of content cut from the game in 2013, leaving the development team to completely change up the way the game's missions worked in about a year, which is probably why the story in Destiny is about as good as that one piece of bread at the back of your fridge that you've left there and forgotten about. It's now green with mold. Besides this, I did enjoy the game when I first had it. Gameplay-wise, it's a very confusing thing because it's trying to be a lot of things and it doesn't really work. It's trying to be an RPG, it's trying to be a first-person shooter, it's trying to be all this, but really it just kind of falls under action, adventure, RPG-esque sort of thing. It's basically like every major genre, and it's sort of just fallen together into some weird amalgamation of crap. But yeah, I did enjoy the game at first, but do keep in mind I said I did enjoy it. When you start the game, it lets you pick from 3 different classes depending on your playstyle. You've got Titan, which is just kill stuff, Hunter, Assassin, and Warlock, Magic, Space Wizards. My time playing Destiny was mostly with the Hunter, because to be honest, who doesn't want to be a fucking space assassin with electric knives? The story, however, was, well, there's fucking nothing of it, with no real explanation as to anything that's going on. So yeah, it was okay to begin with, and then came the first DLC. This is where things went downhill for this game. The first DLC was titled Expansion 1, see the foreshadowing of future DLC, The Dark Below. This is where problems came, indeed. Firstly, this was already in the game as you could actually access areas of the DLC in the Destiny beta. And secondly, the size of the DLC was only a few megabytes, so essentially it was removing barriers in the game that stopped you from accessing content that was already on the disc. Nice one there, Bungie and Activision, sectioning off the game to sell as DLC. Moreover, all DLC gave you was around 3 to 4 story missions, averaging about 15 minutes each, a new raid and some side quests. It had about 3 to 4 hours of gameplay, and they sold it for £20 or $26. Jeez, £20 is $26? I expected it to be more in dollars, but due to good old Brexit, something I may cover in another video, the value of the British pound has sort of crashed to about $1.3 for every pound, and it used to be $1.6 for every pound. Nice one, government. But that's besides the point. This is massively overpriced for what little content you get. The base game was £40 or $52, and I've had to pay another £20 on top of that. Next up came Expansion 2, titled House of Wolves. This DLC was a little better, but still hardly had any content. It added more missions, but not a raid this time. It was the Prison of Elders, which basically just fight waves of stuff and then you get some rewards at the end. And again, it was priced at £20. So in total, I've now paid over £80 or $104 for this game, which still doesn't have much to offer. After this point, after I'd obtained all the stuff, done all the raids, and basically done all the end game content and got the best gear and I was highest level, I quickly got bored of Destiny because Once you've done everything, there isn't much replay value because it's boring as fuck, in my opinion. So I called it quits there, because it had nothing more for me. But oh boy, was the worst still to come. The next money-making scheme they pulled out of their greedy arses was the Taken King, the next DLC. Though it was priced as a full game at £40, which is fucking ridiculous. So now I've paid well over £100 for this game, which is beyond a fucking joke. And you basically had to buy this DLC to be able to progress, because it completely overhauled the game mechanics. I came back onto Destiny in late 2015 to find all my equipment had gone down in stats, and the only way I could get it up again is through acquiring new items that could only be gotten through the Taken King DLC. So you basically had to buy it if you ever wanted to get up your levels again, and it completely changed the leveling system also, which was very annoying. This annoyed me so much I put the game down and didn't touch it for nearly a year. Though the Taken King did fix some things, it still had the classic linear story of vanilla Destiny, but it did add a few new things and improve some stuff. I mean, it was okay, it added a bit of character development, but that's pretty much it. I did pick up Destiny again around mid-2016 and played it, did all the new endgame content, got some good gear, and I got bored again, and now I've put it down for good. With the new Rise of Iron DLC coming out that will probably be priced as another full game, I'm just not interested in paying another £40, bringing the total to £160, which is fucking stupid. I shouldn't have to pay that much for any game. And then getting bored with it, with its small amount of content in about a week. So in conclusion, Destiny was overhyped. I kept coming back to it because I really wanted to enjoy it, because Bungie are a great company who have produced some fucking amazing games, but it's just bland. The improvements made to the game have been small, and it still feels like the linear game it was when it was released. There's not much to do once you've done it all, and you don't want to do it again. Destiny's like a car. It was okay to start with, and then it got old and rusty, and Bungie tried to make it better by slapping some shiny new parts on it. But that doesn't change the fact it was still a rusty old mess underneath, and you can't change that. So, that was my love-hate relationship with Destiny and my opinions on it. Do you have an experience with Destiny? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next video. This has been Charlie from MassRejects, signing out.